Welcome back, kids. Inverted Cow here. As you may or may not notice, I have just made attempt number 3. You see, as it is a hardcore map, you only get a couple of chances to screw up. I had a little incident with my mob grinder where it started dropping mobs on my head and I got killed. I had a little incident with a zombie siege that kind of occurred. Had a creeper get a lucky land on me and blow me halfway off the map. Got into a scrap with an enderman who was stealing the dirt from under my trees. And had a final incident with a mishap with my cobble generator. Needless to say, my entire world and everything I had and all I was burned alive in lava. And as I said, because it's a hardcore map, well, sorry for your luck. Guess what? Start over. So here we go. IC plays. Try number 3.
It has been a horrible 10 years. The monsters rampaged
I'll let
across
you
the
guys
row,
finish
eating
listening to the
everything
rest
they
of
could
it.
find, and
Here we
leaving
go.
nothing in
Try
their
number
wake
3.
but empty void.
Agrarian Skies.
The great mage trio.
I had all these quests. I was on this one. I was working on this one. I was working on that one. I had half my Hell's Kitchen ones done. A couple of hoarding ones done. Yeah, back to scratch. My whole beautiful island, land mass, everything. And sunset says it all. As the game progresses, the mobs get harder, the combat gets worse, and there's not a lot you can do about it. So once again, we'll start all over, putting out everything we need to do. Welcome back to try number 3. I'll keep you posted. Okay, kids, here we are. We're getting close to the end of the day. Again, like I said, this was me getting an unfortunate restart after I had most of my stuff up and running, kind of. So I'll just real quick show you what I've been up to. As you can see, once again, I've started by building a bit of a platform coming off the lowest point on the island where the river was. Of course, sun's going down now. Over here, I'm just building a quick, just a straightforward vanilla tree farm. This is going to be pretty basic. Water channels, push the drops down to the end. I'll run in and pick them up. Of course, the biggest headache is running around, shift sneaking around, trying to place blocks around the edge of the whole thing without falling off the edge. So, yeah, it's challenging. So, we'll let the sun set on this game tonight, kids, and we'll pick it up here sometime tomorrow. Have a good night. Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Well, we've been back at it all day today, or on and off all day today. I got almost back to where I was. As you can see, I've built a platform. I've started tearing down some of the island here. And in my hand, you'll see I have a metal bucket of water. You see this sunshine? Yeah, I love the sunshine. However, it hasn't rained since day 1. I've got a quest where I require to make things out of clay. To do so, I got to put dust. In fact, I think this map is trolling me, and it's doing a good job of it. I actually had to do was complete the first quest called Cooking Channel, where you have to create these 3 implements and submit 10 apple juice. Now that's not a big deal. It's an a fairly easy quest. It's just a matter of collecting all the stuff. You get 4 iron ingots out of it, and well, out of that, I made my bucket. And now I can finally make my clay that I need to complete, believe it or not, this quest, which I need to start before I can actually set up a cobble generator. Now, as you see, the daytimes are very short. The nights are equally short. However, I do get mob spawn here. And it's in part my own doing. So what I'll do is I'll show you one of my days. First thing in the morning, grab a couple of slurps of carrot juice. Alright. Step out the door, grab the old handy dandy flint axe, and kill any mobs who have spawned in my tree farm overnight. Wow, I think that's the first day in a while I haven't had anybody in here. This is a farm I'm going to be producing for food. This is for grass. I'm making a grass block farm. Supposedly will allow passive mobs to spawn. This is my dirt collection pile. So what I generally do is I come out. First thing I do is I open up my inventory, grab some wood, make a whole bunch of these sticks, make some of these crooks, go over here and then smash tree leaves back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I get a good stockpile, and then I'll chop down wood and replant trees, and I'll throw the saplings into the barrels, collect the dirt out of the barrels, and then dividing the dirt between the grass plot or this dirt chest, which is for my garden, or I'll bring it over and I'll throw it in the sifters. Now the sifters aren't dropping on every shot. However, you get a couple of drops, you get your stones, you pound your stones, you make gravel, you get some resource. Believe it or not, a lot of gravel, very little resource. I have completed a few quests. However, like I said, this game, I think this map likes to troll me, because this chest here contains all the goodies I have received from my rewards bags. Yeah, I got one full of music discs. I even got a radio. I put the radio up in the house. I'll show you that. I got 16 pieces of TNT. I got a pickaxe that requires nether axe to repair. So once it's used up, it's done. A wooden sword with silk touch. A stone axe with vein of arthropods. Believe it or not, the stone axe is almost as good as the silk touch on attack damage. You'll notice I keep the flint hatchet. These mods that are on there, these come as you get more experience. So as you see your skill level gets higher, when you hit master, it's as high as it goes. As you see, this one says adapt. As it goes up, it gains bonuses. Not always all of them correctly. I've had one that just kept getting speed on it, and it wasn't really much good. But you can end up with auto repair, sharpness, reinforcing, and haste. It actually works out pretty good. The other thing I just received was all my woven backpacks. These are so nice. Completely useless to me. These fish I'm catching in my nets from mariculture. I have no idea what to do with them, no use for them, and no way to process them at this time. So with my note blocks and my music discs, they can sit in this chest and be completely useless, along with all my mob drop heads, because they have no purpose either. Things that have no purpose, I have no use for. So this is your original water source block, and yeah, I've had this net on it. I just broke the net to start getting water for the clay. I've got a couple more things to do down there, so I'm going to haul some more water, set up runways for the tree farm. This is basically a straightforward vanilla style tree farm. What I planned on doing was setting it up so I've got a waterway that flows to the end here. So when I chop all the branches off, anything that falls in the water flows to the end. It makes it a little easier to pick up. It'll be even easier once I get some Thaumcraft researched and get myself some golems running around here. Because honestly, you can't keep up on all the things that this game has for you to do. It's hilarious. You run your hiney off trying to catch up. Now, if this works, I should have another infinity pool going here. And bang. Okay, now I'm going to throw some nets across the top of this and see if I catch a few extra bonus fish. Now I'm going to put a sprinkler and a tank in here and irrigate this garden. That's why it looks like crap, but I'm just doing some layout on it. It actually produces, just not a lot. One of the mobs that I got, actually getting better stuff from mobs than anything. One of the mobs I got was a slime ball. Now I know there's a way to produce a rubber tree sapling. I don't even know where it is on the thing here. Come on. Yeah, a sapling and a slime ball. So I've got enough for 4. I could actually do that right now if I wanted to, which I do. Because I want the rubber trees for the plastic that I'm going to need for the other mod. For the harvester, I actually want to set up a harvester on here. Eventually I'm just going to put a harvester here, and these trees will all get harvested. I'll put dirt blocks down the middle, I'll put wheat. And I'll probably just have to manually plant, but you know, one harvester and I got trees and wheat. I am going to experiment to see if taking the leaves off, I can break the leaves and still get saplings out of them. Because I really need to increase my dirt production. I should be making hundreds of dirt right now, and I'm making 10s, well, 2s. I think I get about 4. I do this whole farm, I'll harvest this farm for 3 days, I'll have like fill these buckets once. It's very slow getting started, but once you get going, it makes a difference. Now, of course, like I said, it hasn't rained since day 1, so I've been stuck on this thing where I got to make these the crucible furnace and stuff, so now I can do that. I can work on making my first cobble generator and hopefully not drowned in lava this time. So from the remake of Skyblock, this is Cal standing out in front of the great little house that they start you with, and I'll talk to y'all later, kids.